get a mentor. Hey, it's Nina Carmichael. We made this video, it's probably because you're the most ambitious person in your circle. You know you're capable of more and you get that push by surrounding yourself with the best. You get that push by surrounding yourself with the best. And if you want to have more confidence and motivation, check out our 254 series where we will send you a very special video by email for free to help you build your confidence. The link to join are in the description below.
If you're doing work that you love, you're more likely to follow through. You're more likely to do it because it doesn't feel like work, because you love doing it.
Successful people take responsibility for where they are in life.
Publishers do a little bit of work to help you. They try to line up a little bit of media and some of their contacts, but don't expect the publishers to do a lot. These days, it's really up to the author.
Okay, let's kick it up with rule number 1. Take action now.
Most people never manifest their ideas because you don't trust your ideas. That bold idea that came to you, that made sense to you in the moment, the next day feels too bold, too crazy, too insane, too not for someone like you. I believe that the decisions that come to you when you're feeling bold are actually the right ones for you, and you have to take immediate action on, because otherwise your head gets in the way and talks you down from doing the things that you should be doing. So right now I'm in the process of looking for a creative director for my business, someone to look at all my content, suggest ways to make it better, to be focused on the branding and opportunities for me. And this was a suggestion from Mark Drager, friend of the channel, a longtime personal friend of mine as well. He helped film my very first video. He's the reason why I did Top 10 Moves to Success. Long story with Mark, and he said, Evan, you need a creative director for your business. Creative director or brand manager or CEO, somebody to be in charge of all the creative decisions and getting me out on the stages that I need to be out on. So how do we make these videos better? That's that person's role. And so in my head, when he first said it, I'm a little afraid. I'm scared, like, oh, how do I find this person? I need to vibe well with them. I can't just bring anybody into that role. I'm a pretty weird duck, and so this has to be a good, long-term fit for me. How much is this person gonna cost? How do I fit into my cost structure right now with my business? How are we gonna deal with conflict? So it's all of the negativity, all of the things that are reasons why it's not gonna work. And so instead I need to focus on, this is a bold idea and I need to at least explore it. I need to try it, I need to play it out. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But teaching myself that I do bold things, I do scary things, I do difficult things, and being scared is not a good enough reason for not to take action. And so those ideas that come to you, trust that they came to you for a reason. If it came to you and you're thinking about it and you feel bold, like, man, I would love to go off and do that, the best thing you can do is just start going off and doing that. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna plan. You're gonna spend all your best energies just stuck in planning mode. Instead of actually going out and taking action, you're gonna tell your friends about it, they're gonna tell you it's a stupid idea, you're gonna sleep on it, you're gonna wake up and tell yourself it's a stupid idea, and then what happens is no momentum. The biggest thing that is missing from your life is momentum. Nina's happy. Nina's smiling, she's next to me filming. That's all that's missing. You're a genius, you have great ideas, genius, amazing ideas. You're just missing momentum. Because once you get the idea, you sit on it, and then you tell yourself why you can't do it, instead of going off and proving to yourself that you can. So how do you find the ideas, and then how do you take action on them? I'm gonna give you a 3-step process. Step number 1 is go for a walk, have a shower, do whatever the thing is that makes you feel energized, creative, and in the zone, right? If you're constantly just in front of your phone and stressed out all day long, you're not gonna come up with creative ideas. So where do you get creative ideas? I get creative ideas when I'm driving. I get creative ideas when I'm in the shower. I get creative ideas when I'm walking. I don't really meditate, so I don't get ideas when I'm doing that. But it's time when there's nothing scheduled. And so do you have enough time during your week or during your day that is open, that you allow yourself to think and be creative? For a lot of people watching this, you probably do. You probably have some moments in your calendar that are dedicated to at least having a shower. Hopefully you have showers on a regular basis, right? So you're coming up with ideas, right? So whatever that thing is that lets you come up with ideas, do more of it, right? If you get great ideas in the shower, maybe instead of a 5-minute shower, you take a 15-minute shower. Maybe you get some more ideas coming to you, right? You want to spend more time doing the work that generates creativity for you. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is don't judge the ideas that come to you. This is where so many people fall down. You get an idea and then you judge it and you say, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. I don't have the money. I don't have the connections. I didn't go to school for that. I'm not tall enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. Whatever. People like me don't do this thing. All these ideas why you can't win. You're telling yourself why you can't win before you even started. Don't judge the idea. Trust that the idea came to you for a reason. So if I'm thinking about somebody in the shower, somebody that maybe I met yesterday or somebody that I haven't talked to in 3 years, why am I thinking about that person? I don't know. Boh. Italians have this expression. They go, boh, means I don't know. Boh. So I trust that idea came for a reason. That idea is flowing through me for a reason and I got to do something about it. And so whenever I'm thinking about somebody in the shower, the next thing is I get out of the shower and I'll email that person right away. And I'll always make it awkward and say, hey, I was thinking about you in the shower today. And then tell them what the story was. And it's never backfired on me. It's never backfired on me. Sometimes it leads to some great opportunity and sometimes it goes nowhere. But you get the idea, you do something. Get the idea, you do something. Stop judging the idea. Stop telling yourself why you can't do it. And then step number 3 is take immediate action and build momentum. Again, the biggest thing that you're just missing is momentum. You're a genius. You're an amazing entrepreneur. You've got tons of potential. Sara Blakely had this idea to create Spanx and it made her a billionaire when everybody thought she was crazy, right? I'm sure you have ideas like that too. What's the difference between you and her? Momentum. She did more. She started. She took the no. She took the rejection. She took the fears and she said, I'm going to give it my shot. You need to build immediate momentum. As soon as you get that idea, whether it's in the shower, on the walk, on the drive, whatever it is, as soon as you get that, you're not allowed to leave that moment of courage, that moment of boldness, that moment of feeling unstoppable, that moment of like, I can do this. When you're feeling that moment, you're not allowed to leave it without having done something. Immediate action, every single time. And sometimes that leads to something great, and maybe the momentum falls off the next day, that's okay. But in the moment, you have to take immediate action. No more excuses. Stop letting yourself off the hook. Stop telling yourself that you suck and you can't do it, and go show yourself that you can.
Now I've got a very special bonus clip on build your courage muscle that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. Which idea will you start taking action today? Now if you made it this far in the video and you promise to take action after watching it, we don't just watching a video here, we do something. I want to celebrate you. Give me a hashtag believe